reactors, to yet another Reel It In reaction to Season 2 of The Bad Batch. Today is a special day, a very special day, because not only do we have one episode, but they decided to gift us 2 episodes. So you are getting 2 reactions in one video, just like the premiere. So I'm excited, and hopefully you guys are excited too, because you've already watched the episode yourself. Now you clicked on this video to reel it in with me, Reel It In Miles. We got episode 7, The Clone Conspiracy, and then we have episode 8, Truth and Consequences, meaning we are halfway through this season. There are only 16 episodes, meaning we only got 8 episodes left. The same amount of episodes, just like the first season. So I need you guys to tell me in the comments down below, what is your favorite episode so far, given the fact that we are halfway through season 2. But before we dive into this reaction video, make sure you guys go check out my latest movie reaction, which was to The Menu. I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna like it, because I was totally shocked by it. So make sure you guys go check that out right after watching this reaction video. But with that being said, make sure you guys like this video, hit that subscribe button, because it's time to reel it in. We got a bar for the clones.
Kamino was our home, and we destroyed it. All those cities, all those people, gone because of what we did. We were following orders.
Good soldiers follow orders.
What did you do? I sent a message to Rampart. Gave him the chance to tell the Senate the truth before I did it myself.
Oh, you can get taken out for spilling the truth. We know that.
We're not bad men, but what we did was wrong. Please, I need your help.
Oh! Oh! Oh, he was being watched for a while. But he's dead. Jeez. Alright, this is risky, but let's try it. Whoa.
Secure the perimeter!
Oh, I want to find out who took him out. Don't know who that is. That would have been wild if it was Bane. Cad Bane.
That without the production of new clone troopers, we are vulnerable.
A new conscripted military is what this galaxy needs. One comprised of the people who fight for the people.
Put forward by then Chancellor Palpatine during the Separatist crisis.
The big bad.
Where does the Emperor stand on this issue, since he remains absent from these proceedings?
Wonder what he's up to.
As always, trusts this delegation to act in the best interest of all galactic citizens.
And what about the interests of the clone troopers? Why are they not included within this legislation?
Given their accelerated aging, and should be slated for decommissioning.
They're not droids to simply be shut down.
Well, that's what's on the way.
How can we debate commissioning a new army without a plan in place to care for our current one?
Seems like the clones have a speaker for them.
If we work together, I am confident we can adequately address their concerns.
Don't trust them.
I motion to table the vote on the Defense Recruitment Bill.
Governor Tarkin assured me you were capable of getting the Senate to support this bill.
A few vocal senators will not derail us.
They already have. If any of them begin to dig further, then this legislation is at risk.
Oh, that truth is going to come out sooner or later.
The Defense Recruitment Bill will be approved long before any of the provisions she's seeking come due.
For your sake, Admiral, be certain there are no more surprises.
Oh, is that a threat to him? I will say this. Every time Star Wars or any show or movie depicts the Senate, it's always a great scene.
Once a clone has completed the required rotations, I can craft a pension plan.
Pension plan? I'd rather be out there fighting those insurgent groups that keep popping up.
All he wants is a purpose.
You spent years fighting for us. Let me fight for you. Tell me how to help, and I will make sure Admiral Rampart's bill meets your needs.
Don't make promises that you can't keep. Okay, looks like she's got the clones.
Camino wasn't destroyed by a storm. It was an attack ordered by Rampart himself.
Her knowing this puts a target on her back.
If that were true, the Senate would know.
Rampart made sure no one could. Clones who tried to speak up were either reassigned or ended up dead.
Well, Slip hasn't gotten any rest.
You seem like one of the good ones, Senator. Be careful.
Alright, I'm guessing the Bad Batch aren't in this episode once again.
I've heard you can help me get out, but you have to hurry. I don't have much time.
I wonder who he was contacting.
The future of the clones requires further discussion and planning. We owe them that for their service.
Look how he's sitting in the shadow.
The storm that caused the cities of Camino to fall. How is it that you survived? The majority of the Caminoan population was lost, Admiral. That is beyond tragic.
Indeed. But we must move forward.
Perhaps it is easier for some than others.
Yep. I think he's starting to know that she's onto him. Now I'm starting to think the person that shot that one guy at the beginning of the episode, I wonder if that's Crosshair. That could have been Crosshair.
Yes?
A secret meeting around the corner, ma'am.
These insurgencies that have arisen, their numbers are growing. And the Emperor is afraid. It's rather convenient, wouldn't you say? How a catastrophic storm destroyed the cloning facilities on Camino, making way for the Empire's new military.
Put it all together.
I spoke to a clone who claimed Rampart gave an order to attack the Caminoan cities.
Did he offer proof?
He said he was assigned to the ship that opened fire. If we can convince him to testify.
Where is the clone now?
In hiding. My guards are out searching.
Be careful, Ryo. You may not be the only one looking for him.
Be careful. That's Crosshair, for sure.
Follow the Senator. If she finds him, handle it.
The Senator as well.
It's gotta be. Slip is about to get taken out. Unless he's about to meet up with someone. Uh-oh.
Easy, trooper.
Senator?
Whoa.
No. I'm leaving once he gets here.
Who?
Someone who can make me disappear. How did you even find me? Were you followed?
Right.
If you can get to me,
Anybody can.
my life is in danger. Yours will be too.
Just by talking to him, your life is in danger.
Those who perished, including the clones who died trying to speak the truth, they deserve justice.
Ooh! Senator Chuchi is in his sights.
Senator, I must insist we leave. It's not secure here.
It's not secure.
That's right.
Please get out.
And you don't need me.
No. No, you're stepping in the line of fire. Come back. Come back. No! Oh! No, Slip is gone. Oh! It's Crosshair. That is Crosshair. Come on.
Move out on 3.
This guy's gone. Oh. Dang. How is he moving? He got shot in the chest.
I'll draw him out. Run for the door. Get to the speeder.
Fast.
I'll be right behind you.
I have a really bad feeling that Senator Chuchi is not going to make it out of this episode alive. Dang. Took him out already. Run. Who is that? Oh.
You all right, Senator?
Rex?
Captain Rex?
I should have known. I should have known.
You were who Slip was meeting.
Slip's
He's
gone.
dead. So are my guards.
What happened?
Take off the mask.
Someone was sent to make sure that would never happen.
It's Crosshair. I'm telling you, it's gotta be. I will be shocked if it isn't. Who is it?
A clone.
Whoa. It's not Crosshair.
I suggest we question him somewhere more hidden.
Dang.
I have just the place.
I thought it was gonna be Crosshair. I was totally wrong. But you can make a point that it isn't Crosshair because towards the end, this guy was missing quite a few shots. And Crosshair rarely misses.
Captain Rex.
Ooh, he knows you.
You're fighting the wrong battle, brother. You're limited. So what does that make you?
Lost cause?
I believe,
Oh. He's a lost cause now. Dang! Yo, I did not see that coming. Woo! That was a very thrilling episode 7. Highly enjoyed that one. Way more than last week's episode. I didn't really like last week's episode, but I enjoyed episode 7. Now's the time for episode 8. Alright, we didn't get the Bad Batch at all in episode 7. Pretty sure they're gonna be, like I said, in episode 8. Truth in Consequences.
Don't enjoy solitude. I had enough of that on Skako Minor. If it weren't for this squad, I'd still be a prisoner there. This was where I fit.
With this small group of outcasts. Rex!
Any chance I could use your squad's expertise for a mission?
Finally! I'm tired of waiting around for Sid.
I'll explain everything when you get to Coruscant. That's a big ask, Captain.
Why? What's on Coruscant?
That's not the territory that you want to be in.
It's a covert mission. A simple data extraction. I'll send over a flight plan to bypass Imperial security and coordinates to a safe landing zone.
Ah, data extraction. They gotta be sneaky. They gotta use some stealth in this episode.
Everyone, stay ready.
Not only stay ready, have safeties off.
This is Senator Ryo Chuchi. These are the special clones I told you about.
Hello.
Inside, there's something I want you to see.
Man, I felt like with episode 7, it should have been Crosshair. It would have been a great meeting.
Why would a clone be targeting another clone? Or a senator?
Slip witnessed the truth. I wanted him to testify to Rempart's crimes.
We were there too, Senator.
Right.
I can be your witness. The Senate won't listen to any of us. But there's another way to provide the Senate with the evidence of the Empire's crimes. The command log on Rempart's Venator. Slip made a copy of it on the ship's backup databanks.
Gotta go get it.
Fitted at the Imperial shipyard. Right here on Coruscant. Lots of security.
Gotta be.
I'll return to the Senate and garner support where I can.
You could still be in danger.
Then I must be on the right track.
I can go with her and keep an eye out.
You can't enter the Senate district without an Imperial security clearance.
That will not be a problem.
Tech can make that happen.
What exactly does a senator do?
We serve the galaxy. We act as the voice of the people.
But she is the voice of the clones.
You seem surprised to see me, Admiral.
Not at all. I was just making a few preparations for tomorrow's vote. I've taken care of it.
Well, she's still walking around.
This is where the Senate gathers to discuss many pressing issues and legislation, where the future of the galaxy is decided, for better or worse. Each pod belongs to the numerous representatives and delegates.
Which one belongs to the clones?
Clones do not have representation in the Senate.
Yeah, they never had a voice.
We're part of this galaxy too.
I am working to change that, to ensure you all have the same rights as any galactic citizen.
Organa.
It appears Rampart is resourceful in covering up his misdeeds.
Which is why I intend to be equally resourceful.
You're confident they can accomplish this?
Very.
And there is someone you should speak with. Halle Bertoni.
Former senator for Camino.
Follow the money. It always leaves a trail.
He's right. He is right.
Funding for the cloning facilities has been siphoned off for over the past year.
Do you know what happens when you dig around where you shouldn't?
Oh, she knows. She survived.
How can you not care about what happened on Camino? I'm a clone too. It was my home. I was there. I saw the Empire destroy everything, and I'm angry.
Did Admiral Rampart divert the funds?
You already know the answer.
You must testify to that in front of the Senate tomorrow.
Oh, she's not going to. She's not going to.
And my word won't do you any good. You need concrete proof.
Yeah.
I need both.
That's the thing. If they get the concrete proof, will she still testify? You gotta go 2 for 2.
Coruscant's the last place I'd expect you to be. Troopers who know too much are a liability to the Empire. I'm working with a few contacts I trust, but we're spread pretty thin.
I want to know who those contacts are.
Right, shields. We improvise.
Gotta improvise. Gotta improvise. Yeah, we got a lot of clones. A lot of clones. Jeez, Wrecker was cutting that close.
I have bypassed the controls. Hang on.
He's like, what the heck is going on?
Now.
Tech is clutch. Alright. They're in. Easy to get in and get the job done. Harder to get out.
Energy conduits are offline. The only way to retrieve the data is to reroute power, which will most likely signal a security breach.
Damn! What's the escape plan? That's what y'all need to discuss. You're about to alert everyone.
We have a possible security breach. Patrol squads to trench Alpha 7. Onboard sentries, report to the bridge.
Alright, get your stun guns ready. Oh! Like I said, stun. Oh no!
Echo, man the cannons. Deal with the air support.
Okay.
Data transfer is complete. Platform set. Activate.
Oh, big time escape.
We need an exit strategy.
Good one. We're going over them.
Over them.
Ooh. They're fine. They're only
These
stunned.
escape pods are non-operational.
We only need them to eject. I can handle the rest.
This should be interesting.
Tech is such a wild card. And no clones saw that? Senator Rampart's going to hear about this.
We cannot take you on your word when you have given us reason not to.
And what reason is that?
You were responsible for diverting Kaminoan funding to outside projects without Senate approval. A formal investigation should clear things up. Unless you want to tell us now where those funds went.
He won't.
Get this to Senator Tucci. Hurry!
Now. Run. Fast, 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 fast.
What exactly are you implying?
I assert that the Kaminoan cloning facilities were intentionally eliminated.
Everybody's hearing it.
Where is this proof you spoke of?
The evidence is on the way. Stall, stall. Keep stalling.
New evidence has come to light which must be considered.
New evidence. Meaning the facts.
His own ships caused the destruction of Tipoca City.
Put it up so everybody can see. Oh! And down goes Rampart. Yup. Wow. Oh, wait. Emperor Palpatine, the Sith, is here.
This unprovoked attack on Camino was a cowardly act by Admiral Rampart to...
Gotta throw him underneath the bus. Gotta throw him underneath the bus.
Stay back. I was following orders. I was following...
Order! We shall have order!
My gratitude to Senator Tucci for exposing a rogue element within our rank.
Hurts to say that.
Admiral Rampart will face the consequences for his treachery. He did not act alone. The fact that the clones under his command so blindly followed orders, inflicting such carnage without hesitation. It is time for a change. Now, more than ever, building a strong galaxy requires protection. We shall usher in a new era, heralded by the Imperial Stormtrooper.
Imperial Stormtrooper.
And he's still several steps ahead of us.
We did the right thing. We told the truth.
He just spun it.
He twisted it to his advantage.
Exactly.
The fate of all the clones is now sealed. Because of us. What's gonna happen to them?
Killed off.
Wherever you end up, remember what I said. Don't get into trouble without us.
Wow, Echo is staying behind?
Without us?
Best of luck, Echo.
What?
Luck with what?
I'm going with Rex.
Wow.
The clones will need our help now more than ever.
Really?
This is something I have to do. I'm going where I'm needed.
But we need you too.
It's not forever. I'll be back. Keep up with your training
When?
while I'm gone, huh?
Next season?
Understood?
Aw. Wow, it's only 4 of them now. Is this how this is gonna go? With each season, we lose a member out of the squad? First season was Crosshair, and now this season it's Echo. Dang. Omega, Hunter, Wrecker, and Tech. That's it. Oh, Omega. Dang. I didn't want that episode to end. 2 good episodes in a row. Let's go. I enjoyed this. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it too. But you gotta tell me down below in the comments. Alright, reactors, what did you guys think about these 2 episodes? Episode 7, The Clone Conspiracy, and Episode 8, Truth and Consequences. Let me know. But for me, I enjoyed both of these. I will say this. With The Bad Batch, whenever they drop 2 episodes all at once, it does not disappoint. It was the same with the first season. They did it, I believe, more than once. And now, for the second time, they've done it again. With the premiere of Season 2, we got Episode 1 and Episode 2 back-to-back. That worked well together. And it's the same here. 7 and 8 are like a Part 1 and a Part 2. Both with a continuing story, and it works well here. Now, I will say this. If they only dropped us Episode 7, which I'm glad they didn't, but if they did, it would have me wanting more. But it would have me, waiting for next week, craving for another episode of The Bad Batch. But Episode 8 works really well with Episode 7, therefore completing this Part 1 and Part 2 of this story that we have going on here that revolves around the clones. So talking about Episode 7, The Clone Conspiracy, Senator Chuchi, as she is basically the voice of the clones, in which the clones really don't have a voice. They are treated like droids. The droids are decommissioned. Therefore, now we have the clones, and now the clones are, on that path of becoming what the droids are at the moment. They are on their way to be decommissioned, as we see in the climax of Episode 8 with the Sith himself, Emperor Palpatine. But Episode 7 was a good one. I was very surprised that the shooter in Episode 7 wasn't Crosshair. I think it could have worked in being Crosshair. Therefore, we could get a meeting with the Bad Batch and Crosshair. It would have worked. But we're going to have to wait. It's going to happen. We are going to get Crosshair meeting with the Bad Batch. It's got to happen. I see it happening later down the road now. I feel like it could have worked here, but it didn't, so we have to wait. So I think it will happen later down the road when the Bad Batch meets Crosshair. But with Episode 7, we didn't have any of the Bad Batch in that episode, mainly Organa and Senator Chuchi running around as she had a target on her back. She decides to speak up for the clones, and as you know, in the Star Wars universe, when talking bad or speaking the truth about what's really going on with the Empire could get you a target on your back, or it could lead you down a very dark path in which you lose your life. But that didn't happen to Senator Chuchi, but it did happen to Slip and his friend too as well. That was a wild moment with Slip. I knew it was about to happen. I was like, you're walking into the line of fire. But a highlighted moment with Episode 7 is Captain Rex showing up at the very end to save Senator Chuchi. That was icing on the cake right there. It's always good to have callbacks to the Clone Wars seasons, because that show is just peak. That show is absolute peak, and the Bad Batch does a good job referencing the Clone Wars, and it's the same here throughout Season 2, but it was great to see Captain Rex. Now onward to Episode 8, Truth and Consequences. So in this episode, we get the Bad Batch. It's a stealth mission. Simple, grab and go, get out, undetected. But that did not happen, as they were detected in this episode. They made a very smooth, stealthy operation in which they were able to retrieve the data, but they had to make some noise in order to get out with retrieving that data. But they did it just in time for Senator Chuchi to just outright put Rampart on blast, and it was great. It was like a full-on presentation, spoken out, absolutely shown, seeing the final events of Season 1 of The Bad Batch played out in front of everyone in the Senate. That was a great moment. That was a great moment, and The Bad Batch got it done. But just when you think things can just go according to plans, you know who's going to step in. I knew the Emperor had to make his appearance. I was thinking in episode 7, but they were teasing it, and then we get it here in episode 8 with Emperor Palpatine spinning and twisting the words of Senator Chuchi and basically throwing Rampart underneath the bus, making him take the fall, therefore continuing the plans with having these clones decommissioned. They are on that path as we speak, and for Emperor to therefore showcase his true goal, which is the Imperial Stormtroopers, in which we already know who they are. And that's a wild moment with the Emperor twisting the words. But you knew he was going to go there. And it's sad in the situation where the fate of all of these clones, how they are treated, how they had to go through with Order 66 with a snap. I mean, absolutely flipping sides that fast to take out the people that they trusted, the Jedi. Now for them to go on this path of being decommissioned, or that's what we think will happen, but we don't know. I don't know. These clones are on their way out. The question is, how will they go out? Will they go out peacefully? Will they go out fighting? How will they go out? I don't know, but I feel like they won't suffer the same fate as the droids, as, you know, the droids were cast away. The droids weren't able to fight back, but the clones, they can think for themselves at the moment. They weren't able to with Order 66, but at the moment they are able to voice their opinions and think for themselves. But that can get in the way of the Empire, so I don't see this going good at all for the clones. But I love how Rex is still willing to fight for his brothers. But even though I'm pretty sure he's on a wanted list with the Empire, same with the Bad Batch, but he's still willing to fight for the other clones that he used to work with. And now he has a helping hand after he told us, the viewers, and told Senator Chuchi that the people that he's working with is thinning out. But with Captain Rex, he has the help of Echo now. So Echo is not with the Bad Batch anymore. I mean, it just sucks. We have to go the next 8 episodes, the last half of the season, with a small group of the Bad Batch. I mean, in season 1, we lose Crosshair. We saw that coming from the beginning of episode 1. But I was very shocked that Echo won't be a part. I did not see that coming, that he would, stay behind and be with Rex, but Rex told us that he had a very small group that he was working with, and he's down a few members, but now adding a new member with Echo. So it's great that Rex is having help and able to provide help to the clones, as the clones don't really have a voice, as we heard in both of these episodes, but they have Senator Chuchi to speak up for them. But now they have someone who's willing to fight for them too as well, physically, and that is Captain Rex and Echo. And I'm not sure, hopefully Commander Cody is a part of that group too as well, as I believe with episode 3 of the Bad Batch this season, Commander Cody up and left in the finale of that episode. So hopefully Commander Cody found Captain Rex, because that would be cool to have Captain Rex, Commander Cody, and Echo fighting side by side. Then later down the road, we get those 3 meeting up with the Bad Batch to help fight for the clones. But it looks like this is going to end very bad. You're going to have clones versus the Empire. That is where this is all leading to in my eyes. But I just want to tell you guys, I enjoyed episode 7. I enjoyed episode 8. This 2-part episode that they dropped for us was a delight here, and I enjoyed reeling it on in here at Reel It In Reactions. But make sure you guys like this video if you enjoyed this reaction video, and I just want to thank you guys for clicking on this reaction video, choosing to reel it on in with me, Reel It In Miles. But I'll catch you guys for next week's episode with episode 9. I can't wait to see what else is next for this very now small group of the Bad Batch. But we shall see next week. And hopefully you guys reel it on in once again with me then. But this is going to conclude this reaction and this review. I'm eager to hear your guys' thoughts, so don't forget to share your opinions down in the comments. I'll catch you guys in the next reaction video. This is Reel It In Reactions. I'm Reel It In Miles. Peace.